So I just got back home from a disappointing day. I'm not in the greatest of moods right now. I'm quite upset and disappointed with the fact that I was supposed to get a task done today and I wasn't able to. I couldn't do it hard as I tried. I couldn't concentrate, and so I thought as I was walking back home that I'd use this disappointment and this angry feeling that I have right now to make a video and get something off my chest, because in all honesty, this morning I read some interesting news regarding the winner of last year's Tough Enough season, Andy Levine. I read that this guy was released from WWE contract because the guy was showing no progression in his wrestling abilities, which in all honesty was expected. I expected this guy to get released somewhere along the line. I mean, it took a year, but the guy was finally released. Back, if you watched Tough Enough in the season last year while it was being aired, if you saw what I saw that this guy showed no devotion, no motivation, and no promise, in the sense that he wasn't going to become a superstar. He wasn't even going to make it to Raw or SmackDown on regular programming, because the guy showed no motivation, no devotion, no excitement to working to his goal that he supposedly was so excited about. None of that. No. The guy won the season despite the fact that he was up against other people like Luke Robinson, other people like Martin, who showed promise. The guys could talk on the microphone. The guys had some ability. I mean, it's disappointing and it's frustrating to know that the entire season meant nothing. Because, I mean, after the season was over, I don't know if you guys heard, but Christina, the first person to be eliminated from the Tough Enough that season, received a contract. She was contracted, and, you know, they took her to FCW, I think. I don't remember where it was. But they gave her a contract, and she's training right now, despite the fact that this girl also showed no motivation. This girl also showed no talent in the ring whatsoever. And I mean, it was frustrating because you have guys, once again, like Luke Robinson, like Martin, who showed so much ability, so much promise, who weren't contracted. I mean, Luke didn't get along with everybody. Martin did. The guy was a great guy. He tried to get along with everybody while competing and getting to the top. But then he got injured, so he didn't win the Tough Enough season. And I have the feeling that if he hadn't gotten injured, that he would have been the guy to win the season of Tough Enough. He'd still be training in Florida Championship Wrestling right now, and he'd be working on his skills, honing them to reach the Raw or SmackDown scene and stay there. Guys who showed promise. And I mean, it's not just Tough Enough. It's also NXT and WWE superstars, because you have so much talent that you show in this programming, and it's all gonna amount to anything. You have guys like Johnny Curtis, you have guys like Darren Young, like Titus O'Neil, and then people who go on WWE superstars on a regular basis, the Usos. And I mean, they're not gonna amount to anything. These guys, like the Usos, appear on Raw once or twice in just a span of 3 weeks, then they disappear for like 8 weeks, appear on Raw again, and that's it. They appear once or twice in a span of a few weeks. They disappear, they appear once again. You have guys that won the NXT seasons, like Caval, who won NXT season 2. The guy got an Intercontinental Championship shot, which he didn't win. No, he didn't win it, and after he lost and he didn't win that Intercontinental Championship, he was released on mutual agreement because the creative team had nothing promised for him. They said they had no plans for him. So Cabal basically told him, okay, I understand you have no plans for me. I'll pack my bags and I'll go. Cabal, a guy who has so much talent, maybe not the greatest mic skills per se, but the guy had so much ability. And you let him go, you let him slip through your fingers. Maybe he'll make it into the WWE once again in the future, but for now, you know what? He's better off in the independent circuit, showing off his talents where he can, where people know they can use him and make money off of him, where he can shine. He's better off in the independent circuit because, the sitcom writers, the novella writers that the creative team is made up of in the WWE don't know talent. They scout for people like Kelly, people like Alicia Fox, who are never going to amount to anything, who are going to be forgotten. I mean, come on. Really, guys like Christina and David Otunga who are not going to amount to anything, and if they do, it's because, oh, Vince sees them the way he wants to see them. Oh, these are the people I like. Forgive me for the language, but it's fucking retarded. I mean, you have also the same main eventers week in and week out. You have, like I said on the previous video last week, but then you have Big Show burying Cody Rhodes when Cody Rhodes is the one who's up and coming. The guy should be reaching the main event soon, and he's not going to do it because, no, Big Show's a giant and he has the favor, and it's retarded. It's retarded. Why are you guys doing this? You guys could manage your talent so much better. You have guys like Ball, like Alberto Del Rio, who made his comeback and it was lackluster. Nobody felt it. Why? Because they used Sheamus, they had him a bro kick on his return. Really, I'm just disappointed right now. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm tired of seeing the same stuff week in and week out, month after month, year after year. It's the same John Cena's, the same Randy Orton's. Right now you have Brock Lesnar, and this guy's going to leave eventually too. He's not going to stay on a regular basis. I heard that he signed a one-year contract with the company, but once again, he's going to make a few appearances, disappear, appear again just like The Rock in his feud against John Cena. And the guy is going to have no impact on the company. Sure, he's going to draw some money, but that's it. He's not going to help any talent get over. He's not going to help them build up. And it's all going to be a waste of time, just like the seasons of NXT, just like the seasons of Tough Enough. It's disappointing. Same goes for the guys down in Florida Championship Wrestling. There's some guys who show promise, like Dean Ambrose, but that's it. That's it. You guys don't know how to manage. I'm not saying I would know how to manage a wrestling company because I sure as hell wouldn't. I'm not saying I know better than you guys. I'm just saying you guys could be doing so much more with your talent, and you're not. So much more money you could be making every single year, and you don't. It's disappointing. You could make more money and give the fans like me what we want, and you don't. And the worst part is nothing is going to change. Nothing. That's basically all I have to say, though. I'm disappointed, I'm pissed off, and nothing is going to change. Either way, I thank you for watching, and, see you next week. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.